everyone, NWA Prepper here. So I've been working on this series on some other YouTube channels and what I like about them, or dislike actually, how I feel about them, and how they have affected who I've become both as a YouTuber and as a prepper. Today I'm going to talk about Southern Prepper 1. So if you haven't checked that out, he's had a channel for a long time, for many years, and he has a ton of great content on there. And I'm going to put a link and tag the channel in the description. And I encourage you to go watch his channel, subscribe to his channel, binge watch Southern Prepper 1's channel. Southern Prepper 1's channel is one of the first preparedness channels that I watched on a consistent basis. It's certainly one of the first ones that kind of hooked me into watching the videos, and even more so as it inspired me to do more than sit on the couch. It inspired me to get out and to learn things and do things in a great way. Some of the earlier videos were, some of the ones that stand out in my mind are about campsite placement, and he's got shelters built, but they aren't, it's wonderful. It's not a mega shelter. It's not, it's like a $70 carport that he got because something was wrong with it. It had a tear in it, or something was up with it, so that he got it and he rewrapped it in a cheap tarp and he turned it into, a shelter, an emergency shelter in the campsite for people who come to his campsite, come to his property, or show up at where he is. It was wonderful, and he talked everything about it from flooring aspect of it to doing the dishes, to having camp chairs for him. It was great. I really enjoyed it, and I may even go watch it again here in a little while. And he's really down to earth. His approach is one that I like because everyone can do it. And the knowledge that he has and he's gained through his military career, he's not afraid to share. And so he talks about it and gives examples of his learned experiences and his learned trainings. And he does it on a everyone can do it basis. And I like that. There are some things that everyone can't do. There are things that I just can't do. The older I get, the more I learn that. But so he shared from that perspective, and it was great. Very down to earth, very forthcoming to me, I guess, I assume. And I just liked it. And he had a partner, and I forget his partner's name, engineer or something. And they were part of the assessment team, or practical preppers on, I don't know, I'm sure you've watched Doomsday Preppers, has a humorous side to it. But they were the serious people that looked at those people and gauged what their preparedness level was. And so that was going on, and that show was on, and they were doing that. And then what I really liked, and this is my goal someday, is he did some videos, and I'm talking about Southern Prepper 1. He did some videos on a first-person basis. And the one that I'm talking about at the moment is radio. He's in a Radio Shack, and not the store, a shack, a communication shack. And he's got his logs and his multiple radio systems, and it's like you walk in and you have something to report to him, and you report, and so he's talking to the camera, but he's talking to the camera like you're in the room and you're participating in the conversation, and he's sharing with you about this scenario and how that they're handling it and dealing with it. It's a great tabletop exercise. I really enjoyed it a great deal. But Southern Prepper One's channel, because of being down to earth, because of sharing information freely and encouraging people, I never heard him say a negative thing. And he always encouraged others, and I appreciate that. And that's one of the reasons that his channel is one of my favorites, and it was one of the first YouTube channels I ever subscribed to. Thanks for watching. Next time we're going to do another channel. I've got several I want to talk a little bit about, but today was Southern Prepper One. Let's get ready.